Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Building a Gunpla and Chillin'. My name is Taco. It is great to have you. John, hello. Great to see you. And we are finishing up the lunamaria, or not, well, it is lunamaria, or Maria, but it is the Gelgoog Menace lunamaria hawke custom from the movie, uh, why can't I say the movie now? The movie, Gundam Seed Freedom. Yes, that is the movie. So, hello, Brian. Great to see you. There's actually, like one thing I forgot to get off the backpack. So, we have a couple steps left in the backpack, and then we'll finish the build with the weapons and the shield today. And then after that, we will move on to the Master Grade SD Wind Gundam Zero Endless Waltz. All right, let's jump on this. We got, this should be A, hopefully. Oh, there it is. A, yes. All right, 1 and 2. So hope you're doing all right today. I spent part of the day kind of like subbing to other Gunpla channels because I need to kind of widen my range of channels and learn different awesome things. Let's see here. Then we need 4 and 5. So this is still on the backpack, despite it being a weapon. It is actually a weapon on the backpack. That's where I got confused. I think the weapons would be on or in the weapon section, but I guess because it is attached to the backpack, it changes things. All right. 7, 15, 16. Right, yeah. 15, 16. So anything interesting happening to people today? Anyone building anything new? There's those. And finally, 8. Leaving only a few pieces for the gun for the actual weapons. Yeah. All right. It is starting to really get cold by me. So preparing for that. Poor Yoshi hates it because even though he's in a warm enclosure, the enclosure still goes down by like 5 or 6 degrees during winter. Just because of where he is stored, which is my room, because that's where we have room for him. Uh, Pointed spoon to the possible color scheme on. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, I gotta get different. What for your spoons, John? Did do yours need to be like sanded and washed down because of some coating, or are you able just to really paint on them and they pretty much stick to it? Well, that's one thing to do. You gotta get going on that backlog of yours, though. Hey, Prime, great to see you. It's been forever. Hope you're doing well, sir. Uh, let's see here. what was I going to say? And getting close to fishing over on for my personal build. I've got one wing left of feathers and well, full wing to panel line. And then after that, it is just a lot of small water slide decals, which I don't know. We'll see how many of them I put on. Usually, I don't usually put on the whole complete set of decals. I find the ones that work and fit it nicely and not just make it busy. I really dislike busy uh, that they can be, that those decals really can make it, well, that can make it cluttered and not appear as good as it should. There we go. That is what I was trying to say. And I got to start saying it without looking the at the screen and also sanding at the same time. I can't do two things at once. Why I think I can do three things at the same time. I think that's what leads to me to making a lot of my mistakes on here is looking at the screen. What type of gray primer did you use, John? Because I have a new gray primer coming that should hopefully stick better to the model and or to the gunpla and it's better gray in my opinion. I was originally using the Vallejo gray and it was just coming off so easy. And I looked I was on a Facebook group and they pretty much said, well, Vallejo is awesome for top tier for paints. Their primers are pure garbage, which kind of surprised me because I see like on videos like a lot of times them using the Vallejo, but that's been pretty much how it is for all the like airbrush stuff is everyone has a different set of opinions and what works and what doesn't work. I just took apart the Master Grade Goof, and that's going to be. I've got that all in pieces and figuring out the color scheme for it, and then I'm going to paint it. I'll probably paint some more like practice pieces first, but I figure jump in the deep end, see how it goes, learn from mistakes. What's the worst thing that could go on? Ruin a gunpla that like I'm not even displaying. You got it from AliExpress, the paint, the primer. Okay. Yeah, the new one I have coming in is from Badger Airbrushes. It's like Stylix or something. It's highly recommended. Like I learned after watching some more tests and videos that it is rather a rather good one. And they actually have like a ton of colors for primer too. So down the line, I may end up. I think it was like $40 for 6 really big primers. So they have black, white, gray, and I think like a pinkish one, a blue, and a green. I want to say. So flip the page so I can actually see the directions. We've got this like this, and then these go like so. Hmm. That don't look right. But it fits. Just doesn't look right. There's no way that could be like that. No, it's got to match that down here. And that, I see. Okay, yeah, that's where it goes. Okay. Because there's a small piece that goes in here and then another small piece that like attaches to this piece inside. So now I got to play the game of getting it all to fit snugly because it moves partially. All right, got this. So basically, if this ends before like at least, I want to be live at least 45 minutes. But if this ends before, or if I finish this before the 45 minutes are done, I'm just going to what am I going to do? I was going to make sure I have this the right way. I'm going to do some sanding on that goof. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, I gotta quit trying to build, speak, and chat at the same time. So I've over like the past 2 months, I've learned to love AliExpress. I've heard some people have bad experiences, but so far I haven't had any bad experiences. I've had stuff that took a while, but that's about it. And like right now, like today would be basically even already like uh, my stuff already cleared customs and out of the country, but like with Chinese New Year's like about to hit, yeah, everything goes to a standstill. So now's not the time to order from AliExpress because it's just gonna sit there till they get back. They take their holiday seriously and just no one works and they all just spend time with the family, I guess, and celebrate. I don't know what happens exactly, but that is kind of how that goes for a lot of the stuff. I mean, obviously, if it's something in the U.S., then it gets shipped, but most of that stuff comes from like China, Indonesia, where the Chinese New Year is celebrated. I kind of like this like grayish blue. So I have no idea what color scheme I'm going to do for the goof so far. I've jumped all the way over from like purple to uh, switching the dark blue and light blue, or not really a light blue, it's an electric, or kind of like electric blue, to maybe using just pure metal colors. So I don't know. I could go pure fluorescent. That'd be interesting. But that would not turn out well. And everyone's leaving. I've bored everyone to death. Ha! Except those that are watching on replay. Hello, people on that are watching the replay group. Well, I think sometimes that number is off. All right, how does this go? There's three parts here. We have this, and this goes like so. I totally just bent that. Don't, when you're pushing this into place, don't push on this little thin part here. It will bend. And I imagine it would break too if I had done any harder. All right. That goes like that. And all we need to do is cut those. So I go back and forth on if I'm going to actually like take this one apart and paint it, or if I'm just going to put the color correcting stickers on it and panel line it. It looks so good that it's like I almost don't want to, but I also know I should, if that makes sense. There we go. And then these go on like so. That goes there. Right. Yep, that is accurate. And then this one goes like that. There you go. And this actually does turn, so they can like shoot over her shoulder. That is cool. So we can actually put her. Ah, okay. Well, that works. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to look at different color schemes of different things and just see what inspires me. Like for a while, it was like some of the football team colors, but now maybe I'll look at like Pokemon or something like that. Who knows? So there's the initial build, and now we just got to do the weapons. Which the rules are just like a jumbled mess. I'm like I'm not even sure like where they start. I think this is one, and then this is the next one. All right, let's see how this goes. 10, 12, 13. So it looks like there's two types of guns. There's that. And then oh, we want 6 as well. Okay. 6 is right here. It's the handle. But I'm actually getting excited about the airbrushing. For a while, I was just really intimidated. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. This was a bad idea. Like, I pretty much went through every form of like step of like, I don't want to say grief, but like I don't know what it would be. Anyways, let's see. E2. Next one. Get both of these weapons pulled out here. Not like it's fun. These weapons seem pretty simplistic. I hope I didn't cut. Okay. It's a separate one. I'm like, I hope I didn't cut off something that wasn't supposed to cut off. Never want to hear someone say that. There we go. There's that. And we need 14, and then this runner is done. So I guess I'll go over my usual spiel of ways to support the channel, since I haven't really talked about that yet. I'm gonna make sure I got all these. All right, so yeah, ways to support the channel. You can subscribe. That's always one of the best ways. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Share it with your friends, your coworkers, whoever. And then what else? And there's always hitting the like button. That's a big one too for videos now, if we're finding out. So that's always extremely helpful. And then the last way is just monetarily, and that is a great help, especially right now with bills coming from purchases I've made. It always helps out the channel, but I never expect it, and I appreciate so greatly when it does happen. I even have a little clip I do for people when they donate, which eventually I want to make a different one. But till then, it is the one it is. There we go. So, trying to think of what else I have to say. So overall, I really enjoyed this build. I made the biggest mistake I think it was like the very first like pieces to be put together. I made that huge mistake of I clipped off part of the front of the. It's like a connector for the face with the like I won't thing that looks like it's a breathing uh, scuba hose, like that's supposed to connect to it. And so luckily I had some super glue and was able to keep that in place to make it work. All right, so this goes like so as it flips around. But it's a beautiful kit. Fairly simple build, but it's that's how most high grades are, simple builds. That's why you recommend them for beginners. I think the only reason they're popular, well, is one, it is simpler for younger ones and ones getting into the hobby. But I think the other thing is the variety. It does beat out master grade for variety. Sometimes I wonder if they like run out of ideas. They're like, crap, we're running out of ideas. Quick, make a new Gundam show. Like I saw G-Quack's was now available in stores, and the reviews that I've seen have said that it is a rather awesome build. In fact, it's one of their favorite builds, which really surprised me. And I wasn't supposed to put that together yet, because I was supposed to put this on. For some reason, I thought it was one of those ones that, goes over a page, but nope. Well, it must be a popular Saturday. Saturdays tend to be hit or miss. All right. Let's see if I can't sneak this in here. That's how far back does it go? And which way does it go? Goes like that. Okay, okay. Yep, there we go. Oh, good. There we go. First rifle done. Now we got this big, I think it's like a beam gun. I want to say this is what she pulled out. Okay, do not cut that. Good thing I looked at the instructions. See this down a bit. The weapons are kind of plain. I thought they would be more in tune, but like they are rather plain. Like 2 or 3 pieces into an item. Hopefully the shield will take more. We've got the shield, and then we got the it's like, I don't know what they call it, but it's like a 2-sided like beam javelin type thing. The beam galv. That's how they pronounce it. I don't know. I should probably do research on that stuff when I'm building it. Like, this might be fun to paint. But it's like, if I'm going to paint part of it, I should paint all of it. And I will say it does irritate me that it's all color correcting stickers, which then makes me want to paint it even more. That would be interesting. Big ol' Zam. I kind of want to get the HD Destroy. That thing looks huge. I don't know what's bigger, that or the Psycho Gundam Mach 2. Or Mach 2. Mach 2, Make 2, whatever. Some stuff just does not want to be sanded today. Seems to be the story of my life, though. So I was laughing, I'm doing all the panel lining on Oberon, which is kind of like Wing Zero with all the like feathers, if not more. And I'm thinking, yeah, I never want to do another panel line of a feather ever again. And then I remembered that Tuesday we start the Master Grade SD Wing Zero. So we are literally going to another feather one. I was just like, come on, man. All right, let's put this together here. It goes like this. And this one has. Does it go like this? Okay. Come on. I didn't get a snap. I always feel better about it if I get a snap, but it's supposedly in, so we'll see. And then this looks like, yeah. Stupid tiny, tiny peg. Oh, there we go. Got it. And it's kind of a cheap thing to do. They make it one piece by just by having them loosely together, but they are thicker so that it stays actually rather together. But there is what appears to be like a beam rifle. That looks nice. A little bit bigger. There we go. Yep. All right. Now on to the glaive, which is really easy. Got F1, which is this. And we need F2, which is this. F1.8 is here. There we go. It says to snip something off. They're talking about that. Yeah, they must be talking. I don't see anything else. Oops. Send it. Like, yeah, it's kind of weird to have a white handle for a weapon. And that's where airbrushing will come in nicely. So I spent most of last night putting together the new intro for Wing Zero, and I'm happy with the way it turned out. Some have seen the new intro, but others haven't yet. So I've heard the G Quacks is actually pronounced like G axe, like you're swinging an axe, which it has that weird axe on it. So I don't know. It just seems weird. So it's or you either use this or you use this, depending on, I guess, how many hands you're going to use. I don't know. we'll see which one looks better at the end. See, this one has an indent for the hand to go into. So I'm thinking that might be the better option. All right, got those sanded down. Let's get on to the actual beam part of the weapon. I will say Gundams need, other than Dspiae and a few other rare occurrences, they need better beam weapons than just the beam saber that they always seem to have. The standard one. Like there's these incredible, awesome Gundams, and then they have this little, plain weaponry. I'm like, give me something good. There we go. As good as that's gonna get. I wonder if people paint these or if they just go with them because I don't know. I'll have to look into that. See if people paint the clear plastics and how they do it. What type of look they go with it. I would really love to use lacquers, but I just can't in this house yet. Eventually down the road, I'm gonna afford the stuff to where vents inside still, but it gets rid of the odor or the harmful air. A beam club would be cool. Yeah, that would be interesting. All right. Yep, they go just like that. Come on. So that's the smaller version. Or should we go with the longer one? I feel like it deserves the longer one almost. Let's see it with the longer. See, now that looks better, in my opinion. Yeah. John agrees with me. Yep. Definitely longer. All right. Probably one of the coolest things about this is the shield, and that is what we're on to. There we go. So that's the end of that runner. And then we need one and a PC. I think it's funny that with all the polycaps, they gave me so many of these polycaps, and you only end up using 2 of them. Like, that's impressive. All right, and then we need E12, which is this one. Put that there, and that goes with that polycap. And then this one. And this is the last of this runner. And then we need C2, 25, which is the last of this. And we need this actually for one of the rifles to connect to the back, if we want to connect to the back. As they go, tiny one goes in like so, and then it can click into the back on the waist. And that gets rid of this runner, which leaves us with one runner minus the polycaps. The very beautiful inner part of the shields. We should probably check. 4 is up higher, and this one is lower. All right. So all we have left that isn't used in this box is the polycaps. Rather impressive. Usually there's all types of extras. So they didn't really. This was a new design. They didn't use like the old regular Gelgoog, or even I think there's other Gelgoog Menaces out there, but they didn't use those. They made a new one. I like that. I don't know. Maybe I would just use the same color scheme that it already has and just paint it. Not a half bad idea. On the outside, or no, it's on the outside. And no, it's got, yeah, that goes on the inside. Yeah, that's inside. There we go. I don't know what like posing it. I don't know what weapon I'll use. I'm thinking the twin blade galv and the shield. I don't know. I think for some of my shorts now, I'm going to try and do multiple takes with different poses and holding different weapons, so they get to see a wide variety. Cut this down and sand it. Okay. And here, I didn't think this was going to last that long, but no, we got through it, and took a lot longer than I thought, which is good that I didn't try and finish it last night, because we were already at like an hour 15, and this would have added a good hour to it. So we did have a good audience last night. And I highly recommend to those watching as a replay crew, highly recommend come and watch it live sometime. Have fun in the chat with people. Okay. That goes like that. And then they connect like so. Interesting. And this gets put on like so. And these go like so. Oh, I gotta sand these. Or do I? Wow, that one came out smooth. What about this one? No, both of them came out smooth. Yeah, I was trying to put it on the wrong one. There we go. And there we go. That is the shield. Pretty simple, but actually it looks really nice. It's a cool looking shield. So we got all this and the actual Gundam. So then this you clip on here. Do it this way. Like so. That can go like that. And then he can hold that glaive. And supposedly there, oh, yeah, we're not going to worry about it. There's a spot here that could supposedly hold the rifle, but I don't think you can do the backpack and the rifle. But there we go. That is the build. Hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the look of it. And it was, there was nothing real like surprising with it, but it was just a plain fun build, which sometimes you just need those. You don't need innovation or anything like that. It looks good. It will pose very well. So I'm happy with it. I will give it a solid A rank. And so that is that. And next stream, we start. Find it here. Where did I put the instructions with it? Had the instructions somewhere for it. Here, I thought I was all prepared for everything. And no, it's not. Oh, I found it. This is the runners that I had already ready to go. So it's a little big, but I wouldn't say like super big. Like it's chunky. It's not big tall. I think it's just chunky. All right, and then so this is the next build. The Master Grade SD Wing Gundam 0EW. I've been a big fan of this Master Grade SD line. I find them to be very detailed. And you can tell they are because the instructions have 22, 23 pages to them. And then it's got as many stickers as a Verka. I can't believe it actually has that many stickers. Like, that is an insane amount of stickers. And they're not color correcting stickers. They're actually like stickers. Anyways, that is it for today. I want to thank you all for watching. And until Tuesday, be kind to one another, enjoy life, and have a wonderful, safe rest of the weekend. Bye.